Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and I got a deck in the mail today that I don't remember her name, but her channel is Waves of Your Soul. She lives on a tropical island. She's French. She has a lot of French decks. I saw her do a video recently, and it kind of started a fire in me of wanting playing card decks from other countries. And as I was Googling some of the cards she showed, because she had a Italian playing card deck, a French one that her father had given her that's old, and a Sicilian one. I'm like, I want those decks. So I Googled it, or I looked it up on Amazon, the American Amazon. They have the Sicilian one, which I will be ordering. But as I'm scrolling through there, I found this deck. It is the Loka, the card game. Okay, I had to pause it for a second. But this is the Loka, the card game. And as soon as I saw a couple of the images, I immediately bought it. It was $9 US. I bought it. And then today I'm like, well, I haven't even looked up a video of it yet. I haven't looked at anything. And it is published by River Horse. I guess this is the original style, but I guess it's been redone by Scarabero or Llewellyn. I don't know. Because when I look at where I got it, it said Llewellyn, but this is River Horse, which I went on today and was like, I need to see a walkthrough of this deck after I bought it. And sure enough, I didn't think anybody had seen it or anything because I never heard of it. Sure enough, Simon from the Hermit's Cave had done a walkthrough like 3 years ago. He bought it for like 20-something pounds. It was in his local like vintage shop, and he decided to buy it. And he said River Horse was the original publisher. I guess it was an indie deck, and then it went mass market. But it is by Ralph Horsley and Alessio Cavatori. I apologize if I'm saying that wrong, but it's a card game, but it is a full tarot and a full playing card deck. And I thought the images were stunning. And as you can see, the box here is already trying to come apart, but here it is technically kind of like a low scale barrel tech box. But they are longer, it looks like. It does come with a book, which is cool. So look at the card game. So it gives you rules on the deck. Here's the major. Gives you how to play the game, if you want to play the game. Playing tricks. And then here's the fool. The fool is a trickster. He breaks all rules. Interesting. So it might have a little different take on what we normally know as those. Winning the game. Appendix smaller, larger games. Appendix optional rules. That's interesting. I have another deck that's a straight up tarot deck that is also a game. So I've never used it as a game. But then we got, I'm guessing that's French. And then another language. So that's basically all you get, what I showed you. So you don't get any like keywords or anything for the cards. And there's several languages, just like with the Low Scarabero book. So yeah, there's contents. There's English, French, Dutch, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. Interesting. Now, I will say, and I will probably need to pause this because my scissors just vanished that I just used to open the box. Wait, I might have got it. I will say, when I saw these backs, I was like, what is happening? Because it reminds me of the same backs on my Universal Celtic Tarot and my Tarot at the End of the Rainbow, because they have very similar backs. Very similar backs to this. This is more of a brown and like cream color. But it reminds me, it's very reminiscent of those backs. It is a papery, very papery, thin. And then we got the cards here. So let's kind of, oh, they're all out of order too. let's just go through them how it is. Let's see. Let's put them together. So here we got and of course the pips are pips. So it's 8 of fire, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and look at that ace. It's gorgeous. It only goes to 8. I'm confused. 2. So we got the ace of. We got some pentacles, earth, gorgeous. Okay, so let's just get these. I'm gonna pause you guys and get. Okay, so I'm unpausing long enough to show you guys the minors. The majors are still out of whack. They were all jacked up out of order. So here we have the wands, which is fire. So it's going to be based on the elements. So we have the ace, which is the 1. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we have, and I don't know if it's jack and then cavalier. I think the cavalier is the, like, knight. So this would be like the jack would be like the, page. But they are stunning. Stunning. And this is why, look at that queen. This is why I wanted this deck, because the minor courts and the majors are stunning. And I've got enough pip decks that I can read a pip deck now. I have the Arcana Tarot, which is black and white. Which is a playing card deck and a full tarot deck. But they're little playing card size. These are tarot size. And they're colors. So I think it's awesome. So that was the king also, which was cool. And then we have the pentacles or the earth suit, which is green. Love it. So we have ace, which is stunning. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it is a little disappointing to see how beautiful the quartz are and then to see that. But, I mean, I get it. Either way, I'm happy because it exists with this gorgeous artwork. Look at the jack here. I mean, freaking stunning. And no matter how you flip them, it's going to be upright. So it doesn't matter if you get them messed up when you shuffle, which I do quite often because I riffle shuffle. Here's the cavalier. Stunning. The queen, freaking stunning. This is what actually made me press buy when I saw her. Like, she's beautiful. And I like that she's got it's almost like she's got two sides to her. Interesting. Or she's completely balanced. Light and shadow. Then we have the king. Gorgeous. Love the owl. And then wait, did we go backwards? Yeah. So then we have the cups. Yeah, this is the cups. Look how gorgeous that is. That ace. And then we have, of course, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10. And then we have the jack. Stunning. The cavalier. Stunning. Stunning. The queen. Look at her. Ready to fight. Ugh. Gorgeous. And then the king. Stunning. And he's got an eagle on his... Didn't the last king have an owl? And now this one's got an eagle. Yep, he had an owl on him. Let's see what the fiery king had. Queen king. He didn't have anything, just wands. So that's cool. And then we're on to the last suit. We have the stunning heir. Gorgeous. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we have the jack. It's a skeleton. Looks like Skeletor. That's cool. And he's got little bats flying around him. He's cool. And then we got the Cavalier, or the Knight. Stunning. The Queen looks bad-ass. Cool. And then the King, which is a skeleton again. That's cool. That is cool. Cool. So that's the minors. And I do like on the on the majors, they actually have it in the regular number here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and there's 2 extra cards in there as well. I just found those. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So now they're in order. I don't know why they were so jacked up out of order. Craziness. Yeah. And then we have 2 extra cards, a good and evil card. And as Simon pointed out, they got the limniscate, whatever you call it, is in different rotation, different order. So I found that interesting. And he chose, and I think it's cool, it's got a little thing here hanging. He chose to leave them in when I saw his video, just because he could reflect on, like, if the good or evil card popped out, whatever came before it or after it, whatever you decide in your reading, that card would be for that, the energy for that card. So I found that interesting. I always leave extra cards in there just because I'm intuitive, and more the merrier. So they're staying in. So here we have the Fool, and I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit more because I've got all these in order now. And again, no matter which way you turn them, it's got both here, so it's going to be right set up no matter what you do. And I think he's a cool Fool. We have the Magician. I don't know why I think Mexican, Southwest American. That's cool, though. We have the High Priestess. Stunning. The Empress, and she's pregnant. Very pregnant. And I just realized, I didn't realize this just now, but I always see the Empress as pregnant and blonde. And I'm like, why is she always blonde? I'm a dark-headed girl, so I just thought that was interesting. Some of my favorite Empresses are blonde, don't get me wrong, but I have noticed, I have seen a couple that were different ethnicities, which I thought was cool. But they tend to always be blonde, too. The Emperor, gorgeous. The Hierophant, gorgeous. I just love this old school, ancient, antique-y feel to this deck. It's really cool. And the fact that it was $9, I'm like, come on, I can't pass it up. The Lovers, beautiful. And I found pip decks that are very quick reads, especially if you know how to read a pip deck. I love this Chariot because the Chariot is my soul card, and that's cool. He looks like He-Man. That's cool. Justice is very Marseille looking to me. But it's cool. And it's an old man. It's never usually an old man. It's usually a young girl. That's weird. But it's cool. I don't care. Either way. This Hermit is gorgeous. Love it. Oh, he just reeks of wisdom and knowledge. It almost feels like the Emperor Hierophant card to me. There. That's interesting. The Wheel, which is cool. The Strength, which is number 11. And so you see Justice and Strength are reversed in this deck, but it's still gorgeous. And I think this is a linen. It's very thin, though. This Hangman, he is cool. I love it. Death. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. Look at all these faces, all these heads. Interesting. Temperance. Typical Temperance card to me. instead of the devil here, we have the fiend, which I don't care if they're renamed. I know what it is. Especially with the horns and him being red. I know what he is, so. Almost reminds you of a gargoyle crouched up on a building. Because he's sitting on top of the chest there. Interesting. Tower, gorgeous. I love it. It's like super exploding. It's cool. And that could be why I don't know why, but I love the tower card. Because it's one of the most disturbing cards in the deck, and I've had disturbing experiences with the tarot card. But I just realized I love movies where there's destruction. I don't know why. I don't want it in real life, mind you, but I love movies like the Day After Tomorrow, where it's the end of days and the end of time, and just things are just getting destroyed. I love it. I don't know why. But I think that's why I have a thing for the Tower card. I just realized that. Interesting. 17, the Star. And that is gorgeous. And she's usually blonde, too. She got some hair in this. Like, a lot of hair. It's covering everything. 18, the Moon. This is a gorgeous moon. And look, he looks like a little weird dude looking down at the cup. But he's got, like, this lined mouth, like what you see in a horror movie. And then we got the two puppies, looks like. Cool. And, the crayfish is still there on the cup. That's interesting. I love this ruin type thing here. I love anything with ancient ruins, too. I don't know why. The sun, beautiful. Just a typical RWS, it looks like to me. Judgment. Again, we have this very biblical judgment card, and I would love to one day see a judgment that is not biblical. I don't know why. The Hierophant and the judgment card are usually, to me, very biblical cards, and I don't like that about them. I don't know why. And I have very few decks where they're not. So those are the ones I like, though. And then we have the World. Gorgeous. It reminds me of Yule for Christmas with the red and green. It's got the wreath here. Stunning. This deck is beautiful. And I don't know about you guys, but I love it. And because it's so thin, of course, it can shuffle like a dream. That's cool. And I feel like this would be a very... I feel like my mind is racing to find the word, but it's a very quick read. Like if you're wanting something that's very quick and on the go, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is usually a celebration of some sort, marriage. And again, it's just kind of reiterating to me that this is it would be a deck that I would take on the go. If somebody at work and I only had a few minutes to give them a reading, would give a reading to. That's what this deck feels like. On the other than the fact that it's just stunning, it's beautiful, and yeah, look at that Harmon on the bottom. That's my card of the year too. So he just keeps coming up. I bet he came up like 15 times in January. We're at February 6th, and he's come up 4 times for me this month already. So that's crazy. But yeah, this is a stunning deck, and it is and if you guys want, I don't even know where I just put the box out. If you guys want to figure out how to play the game, that would be cool to learn how to play the game, like a group of us or something. But it's Loka, the card game. It's a tarot and playing cards. So I thought that was really cool. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.